Over the past several years, we've opened our email every morning to find message after message of people's strange encounters throughout the southern Appalachians. One such email found us recently from a man named Mitchell, whose terrifying experience led to 2 missing dogs and a lot of unanswered questions. My name is Mitchell. I found you guys through your YouTube and saw you did some stuff in North Georgia. My girlfriend and I were up there camping with her friend and her friend's boyfriend before the 4th and had some crazy go down. We rode up there on that Thursday before to go camping and just hang out for a couple of days. My girlfriend's friend brought her 2 pit bull dogs with her, which at first seemed okay because we hadn't been camping much, and I figured the dogs would keep bears or foxes or whatever away. We found a spot by the river and set up during the day. Everything was pretty normal at that point, I guess. On the way up, we had stopped at a fireworks stand and got some stuff to shoot off. As soon as it got dark, we lit a few, and as soon as we did, we heard a crazy scream, yell type thing in the woods. We thought it was a fox or an owl or something, so we just kept on. Every time we'd shoot one, there was another yell, but it kept getting closer. Eventually, it was right up on us, and the girls were getting freaked out, and the dogs started barking. Then the dogs just took off into the woods, straight to where the sound came from. It sounded like a huge fight between the dogs and this thing. Then the dogs screamed, and everything was quiet. My girlfriend's friend who owned the dogs was screaming and crying, wanting to go into the woods. Then we heard one last yell from this thing that was so loud I could feel it in my bones. Me and the other guy grabbed the girls and dragged them out of there. The next day, we went back to get our stuff and see if the dogs were out there. She said they always come back and they'd be at the camp spot with our stuff. But I just knew that thing killed her dogs. I just knew we would find the bodies there and kind of prepared my girlfriend for that. They weren't there and there was no sign of them anywhere. I thought you guys would be interested in what happened since you look into Bigfoot and weird stuff in that area. The girl who owns the dogs is from that area and is convinced that Bigfoot or something killed them. I'm not sure who to reach out to about something like this. It's just so weird. Maybe you can point me in the right direction. So according to this, it should be down this way. Okay. There's just a network of trails that kind of go around this area. Actually, the road is not far that way.
We didn't park where they parked at.
No,
so.
we did not park where they parked at. But we're headed into the area where the two couples actually camped the night of the incident. We didn't park where they parked because I had the bright idea that we would park at another area and hike in on one of these connecting trails, just to kind of investigate the surrounding area before we came down to this area. And we got here a little later than expected, but that's all right. But all of the activity that the two couples experienced happened at night. In the email, they described that during the day it felt completely normal, even though they didn't really have much of a frame of reference because none of them had really been camping much before that. So, giant bug.
Sorry, we're getting buzzed.
We are getting buzzed. So it should be not far just down this little path right through here. So we're gonna keep moving down this way and see if we can find the exact area where they camped and check it out.
Sorry, it's
Yeah,
just,
right?
we're going to have to go to red light here soon.
Yeah.
Soon we'll approach on white. But
Summer.
Then, yeah.
This forest is so thick.
Yeah. This is North Georgia in the summertime.
Got like a blackened area over here.
What do you got? Is that marsh or is that just...
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, this is, don't go in too deep, you don't, that's all mud. Yeah.
Whoa. Look at this. Shoot, let's see if there's any kind of... Well, nothing's...
Well, hold on. You've got some...
That's unexpected, just like a low-lying swampy area back here.
We need to get back here during the daytime.
Oh, for sure.
Check this for prints.
Let's get back on the trail and see if we can find that campsite. It shouldn't be far down here.
There's a beer can right there.
Yeah?
We think they were drinking when they were here.
Yeah.
So that might be theirs. I don't know.
All right. You got some pretty old trees through here. Look at the size of some of these, you know? It's an old forest. All right, it's starting to open up over here. Should be right, just right
through here.
Yeah. Like it should just be right around. Did you hear that?
What did you hear?
A knocking?
I did not hear it, but I'm having a hard... Yeah, I just heard that. That was like rock on rock. Move down here closer. Move into where we thought we were going to.
Up. Here we go.
What do you got?
Fire ring.
Yeah, this is it.
Nice.
Yeah, this isn't bad.
Okay. It's right by the river too.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. All right, yeah, you can see somebody's been camping out here.
Yeah.
So this is it.
It's tucked away, isn't it?
There's a spoon.
Huh? Well, they packed up pretty quick.
Yeah.
That could be just normal. Well, here, tell you what, look at this.
What?
That is just a normal household spoon.
Yeah.
They didn't have a lot of camping equipment. They're not really campers. So
Yeah.
they probably just grabbed some stuff out of the silverware drawer and came down.
Well, this is it.
Yeah.
It's right here. All right, so this is where they established their camp.
So further up is where they would have been setting fireworks off at.
Yeah, yeah.
And then deeper into the woods is where the screams started at and then started to come closer.
So
What do you got? What?
I saw a purple glow.
Over here?
Yeah.
On the other side of this
Yeah.
hedge or whatever it
Yeah.
is, this big bank of foliage?
There's a trail right here.
Hey, I'm moving to night vision.
Okay, go ahead.
Sure.
So, let me switch over. We can actually probably put your GPS back on you. So according to, according to what Mitchell told us,
Are we supposed to use his name? We don't even know if that's his real name or not.
we don't even know if that's his real name. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I mean, he dropped communication with us after that. I responded a couple of times and he never responded back, so
I guess if he has,
just dropped everything.
I guess if he's reestablished communication by the time you release any of this footage, if there's anything to release,
Yeah.
it's GPS back off you. So
Yeah, there you go. So according to his email, according to his story, they were here camping. They went away. They might have went over here to shoot fireworks off, just at that other open area.
yeah.
But they were shooting fireworks off and started hearing screams from the woods. So since the river's right here, I'm assuming.
That they said is like deeper in the forest. That's
Yeah.
deeper in the forest, so
Yeah. So since they're bounded by the river here,
it's got to be that way.
we've got to be that way. Yeah. So they were shooting fireworks off. They started hearing the screaming. It got worse and worse. It was further off at first, and then it started getting closer. They continued to shoot fireworks off. I don't know why. I guess they thought it was some other kind of animal in the woods, a fox or something like that. Like I said before, these people have not really been camping a lot. So they were shooting off these fireworks, and obviously that was agitating something in the woods. They had 2 pit bulls with them, and they were here at camp the dogs belonged to the friend of his girlfriend, right?
Yeah, the female
Yeah.
friend of the girlfriend, the female of the
Yeah.
other couple.
So they had the 2 pit bulls with them, and they were shooting off fireworks, and whatever this was getting agitated. They stopped shooting fireworks, and the scream just came from super close to camp. So I'm assuming right around in here.
What we're headed to next, yeah.
Yeah. And the dogs just took off into the woods.
Going crazy.
There was some kind of struggle. As he described it, it just sounded
Like the dogs were fighting something.
they were fighting something, and then the dogs, the word he used was screamed, that the dogs screamed. And then it was just silence, and then he heard another one of these yells. And then they packed up and just got out of here. So we're going to kind of explore around here and see if there's kind of any evidence of a struggle or anything like that. The dogs are gone. They came back the next day because the chick who owned the dogs was so upset, which you can understand. We've had dogs before. If my dog went into the woods and disappeared and somebody dragged me out of here away from my animals, I would come back and look for them. She thought they would be at camp, but Mitchell knew that something had happened.
He said he thought they were going to find dead bodies.
Yeah.
They would find the dogs dead. And they didn't find anything.
Yeah.
They didn't find anything at all. If the dogs are dead, they're gone.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like they would. I don't know. The chick who owned them said that she was for sure that they were going to be waiting at campsite. That's why she needed to come back.
Yeah.
And then Mitchell was just like, I knew we were going to find dead dogs there. They gathered up their stuff. I mean, most of it. I mean, there's, you know, obviously still stuff around here that maybe is from them. I don't know. Normally I would say that it's people who haven't camped a lot.
Yeah.
And maybe they were hearing something natural, a fox scream, something. Now, generally when you set off fireworks like that, animals are going to move away from that.
Right.
And they're going to go quiet.
Yeah.
Because that's, you know, but this pissed off whatever was out here. The thing that has made us come out here is the dog portion of it. That the dog sounded like they were fighting something and then screamed. Even if they were fighting coyotes, and let's say the coyotes managed to overpower 2 pit bulls, you would find something here dead the next day.
Right.
You know?
Even if it was just like parts of a carcass or something
Fur,
like that.
blood, something.
Yeah, but they said they didn't find anything, that everything was
I mean, if we come across
gone.
2 pit bulls dead out here, I'm not including that in the video.
No,
that's ghoulish.
please don't. Do not.
And I guess try to get back in touch with them and say we found the animals that belong to his friend, because I guess she's torn up about it.
Yeah.
I say we move closer in to where we think the screams were coming from and see if anything happens.
Yeah, that sounds good to me. Let's look around here.
We should have brought fireworks with us set off.
No, because we are in a drought right now. They really shouldn't have been shooting off fireworks then. So
that's a good point. When it becomes wetter and it's safer to do so, we may want to try to replicate those sounds.
See, I've always wanted a firework experiment, and now I have it.
Now you've got one. So.
Yeah, let's go down this way.
So we're gonna go night vision with red flashlights right now.
Yeah.
And because the bugs are
pretty bad.
Pretty bad.
How do you feel right now? Just being here at the campsite.
Right now here at the campsite, not bad, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And again, there's so many variables to this story.
Yeah.
The way it was told and the personal reasons and everything like that. I saw a beer can over here. They came out here, they were probably partying, you know. Normally I would just say they got spooked in the woods, they heard a fox or something. The fact that the fireworks brought it in as opposed to driving natural wildlife's not going to approach fireworks.
That's bizarre. And so you're looking at something that's possibly really aggressive.
Well, I mean, yeah.
You know, and this is obviously well, not obviously, but this is possibly some sort of territorial thing.
What I find odd about it, though, is this is not an area where people are supposed to hunt in. It's a national forest.
Mm-hmm.
So there's not a lot of gunfire from hunters here unless somebody's poaching, you know. But still, loud explosions like that are going to drive things away, not draw them in.
Yeah.
And I go back to this, even if it was like a pack of coyotes, you would have heard maybe they've never heard coyotes before.
Yeah.
They said they were talking that it was like a singular creature or singular animal or a singular something screaming.
And they said it sounded like it was just so loud that it was huge. It sounded like it had just like this power behind it, like all this.
Again, things sound louder at night, but again, the fact that the dogs have disappeared.
Yeah. After
what sounded like a fight and the dogs screaming.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's move closer.
Yeah, let's
go into this direction and see what we got. I'll have white light ready in case we need it to look at something closer. But for the sake of our night vision and for the sake of not getting dive bombed by all the insects out here, we're going to go red light right now.
All right.
And night vision on the camera. All right, let's go.
This is claustrophobic back here.
Hell back here, yeah.
Look at this.
Listen, there's one of 2 possible routes that they took. This may not have been it.
Yeah.
But this is...
Look how thick this is.
Yeah, this is... Oh man, there's like a little alley going into the woods here, so let's get into that. I mean, you're in like a tunnel right now. You're in like a tunnel of mountain laurels.
This is scary. This
Yeah,
is so...
Now that you're moving away from camp, this is getting a little...
Are you seeing this?
I don't know what the hell that is. Keep going.
Look at this.
Yeah, something's traveling up this way. That's not a washout.
Take a look.
Careful.
See anything? Yeah, it looks like something kind of just
This
traveled.
just goes down to the water, I think.
Let's check it out.
Yeah.
If there's sand or something, we can see if there's any kind of prints or anything.
Gotcha. Getting white light.
Whoa.
Oh yeah.
Whoa, there's like a whole...
It's like a beach. Yeah, check the ground.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah. Takes you right up to the water.
Dog prints. Hey,
Yeah.
dog prints.
You got paw prints?
Yeah, dog prints.
Oh, this is where they were then, definitely. Well, I mean, again, somebody else could have been out with a dog. Are they big? Sizable? Oh yeah, those are big. Those are about the size of a big...
Here's some more right here. Look.
All right.
Here you go.
This is just all river rock. All right, so it's got to be this other way then that they went. This just goes to the water.
Watch out for this.
All right.
Oh my God. This is terrifying back here too.
This is extremely, I mean, you're in just a, this is right above us. You're in like a little tunnel here. A little tunnel of the mountain laurels.
Let's head this direction because that's obviously a dead end. This is crazy back through here.
This is nuts.
This is
absolutely nuts.
This is an old forest, man.
Yeah.
All right, let's travel this way.
Trees. All right.
Let's see if we can find anything. So far, we've heard some kind of weird
Rock on rock clacking.
rock on rock noises.
Heard what sounded like, it might have been an owl down next to the water line. It was hard to tell over the sound of the water, but.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, it's big trees through here.
This has to be, this part of the forest has got to be just
I don't
old.
even know how tall this is. It disappears into the, but it's good sized. So, hey, something that I noticed back there.
What?
There's not a lot of trash or anything. It's not a well-used, they said that was tucked away.
Yeah.
And it is tucked away.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of trash that you would see around a well-used campsite this part of summer.
Yeah.
There's one spoon laying there that they probably dropped.
Yeah.
One beer can a little bit, far off that may or may not be from them. This area is obviously not used very much. There's not a lot of people through here. So,
Right.
not a lot of people through here.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. This area's weird, man. Let's head up this way. Another night, another sketchy ass forest. just to give an idea of what we're seeing right now. These are pretty. It's not quite as dense here as it was down close to the water, but all right, let's roll. Without the night vision, we're just moving through with just the red flashlights. Got some elevation here next to us.
What are you thinking so far?
It seems quiet, but
Yeah.
again, we don't have dogs with us. We don't have loud noises with us.
Yeah.
I think the best thing to do is just to keep going into the woods where they claim they heard
It coming from?
coming from. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously it originated from that point.
Yeah.
It was probably there, and then the fireworks agitated it, so I say we head there.
Fine.
We keep moving.
Yeah.